Joey Vengeance back here every week, taking a section as one of the young fans at ringside, really getting into it with him here.
Yeah, he's not making any friends, David, but I don't really think he cares either.
Absolutely, I think you're right. What he really needs to do is get himself in the ring and get ready for his opponent.
His opponent from Jamestown, New York, weighing in at 193 pounds, James Santel.
Darren, and this match is underway. What we've got here, nice encounter, two young lions, as you have said here in KICW. What we've got here is a race between two sports cars. It's going to be interesting to see who runs out of gas first.
Both of these guys, we've said it, and we have to say it again, young lions trying to make their impression here in KICW. James Santel, you have to think he's going into this match with a bit of an advantage. He's on a winning streak over the last couple weeks. Joey Vengeance not quite so lucky.
Absolutely, and of course, Joey Vengeance, I don't understand why, still taking exception to this one young fan at ringside, really wasting a lot of time jawing with him when he really better pay attention to James Santel. Santel trying to put Vengeance away a little too early, in my opinion here.
Right. Well, he's not trying to waste any time.
And again, Vengeance needs to spend less time paying attention to that fan at ringside and keep his attention solely on James Santel. This young man, we've seen some surprising things from him. He's come from out of nowhere to get some great victories here in Keystone Independent Championship Wrestling.
And just like that, he catches Joey Vengeance with that headlock.
Fans behind Santel, good to see. Nice high shoulder block. Vengeance taking a powder. Trying to change the tempo of this match.
He pulled my knee pads, he pulled my hair, my tights. I don't want to go to jail for indecent exposure.
Vengeance complaining to the referee. Santel taking unfair advantage. And of course, nothing could be further from the truth. Got to tell you, Darren, a few weeks ago, we would not have seen James Santel take his time getting into the ring. He would have jumped right up. He would have ran right in there. He would have been caught by that elbow from Vengeance. But that just shows you what can happen with some seasoning. Of course, right there, running in, waiting too long to take advantage of that situation. Vengeance able to recoup and recover and move out of the way. Backbreaker could be over here. Santel still able to kick out.
Right, but great point, David. James Santel learning from his mistakes here that he's made in past matches in KICW, and maybe not as fired up as he used to be sometimes, and maybe thinking a little bit more about what he wants to do. Right now, though, on his back with Joey Vengeance's foot across his throat.
What I think Santel has learned to do from reviewing the matches of his own tapes and from just thinking through these matches in his mind, he's learned to conserve some of his energy. You come in there fired up, ready to go 90 miles an hour right away. After 5, 6, 7 minutes into the match, he starts to feel a little empty. Nice high drop kick by Vengeance. thought we were done there. That was close.
That was 2 3/4 from our referee.
Vengeance with the surfboard on Santel, trying to make the young man quit. Santel's trying to make his way to the ropes here, Darren.
And Joey Vengeance drags him back to the middle of the ring. Those ropes are a million miles away right now.
Both men back up. Santel trying for the body press. Vengeance still with plenty of power to catch him. Turns that into a fallaway slam. Now Vengeance working on the back again. Solid plan working on that back. Take that away. Your opponent can't pick you up, body slam you, hip toss you, arm drag you.
That's right. You take away so much.
If Vengeance had hooked the leg, he could be on the way to the locker room now. Not giving enough credit to Santel, taking him a little too lightly there, I think, Darren. Vengeance once again choking Santel on the ropes, trying every shortcut he can to try and bring this match to an early end.
Right, but our referee, he's having none of that. He just told Joey Vengeance, buddy, I'll disqualify you. You're not playing around.
Once again, Vengeance just taking too much time listening to the fans. Look what it cost him. Santel showing some fire here. Both men working their way back to a vertical base here. Vengeance measuring his man. Santel able to block the punches while administering his own, Darren.
That's right. He's ready. He's ready for Joey Vengeance, but Vengeance with the reversal. Santel catches him with that knee, though, and vaults over the top rope with the hangman, I guess we'll call it.
Nice shoulder block off the top rope. This is the time to take advantage. Here he goes. He's getting him set.
Hit him with that super
Could be
kick.
all over here. That's it. We can chalk up another win for Santel.
James Santel.
This young man has got to be ecstatic, David. I don't know how many weeks in a row that he has gotten victory after victory, and somebody in the front office has got to take notice of James Santel.
Absolutely. This young man is up and coming. He's improving. He's getting better every week. Somebody has got to see this and start to put this young man into title contention. Absolutely, Darren.
My shoulder was up. My shoulder was up. Yes. I kicked out.
Joey Vengeance complaining that he had his shoulder up at the last second. Obviously, he did not. And still, Vengeance getting into these young fans at ringside. Hard to believe a seasoned professional like that would let some kids get under his skin, Darren.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a little tired of all these men in spandex, aren't you? Are you ready for some lady wrestlers?
Oh, I wonder where the hell he was going with that.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she hails from every man's fantasy,
really?
Brittany Force.
All right, David, it's time for me to get my good glasses on here now that the ladies are coming out.
Well, Darren, where exactly did you come up with those binoculars? I didn't see you bring those in.
Oh, and David, I think you just spotted the same thing I spotted. One of our fans at ringside offering Brittany Force $1. That's not even $1. It looks like a coupon.
What exactly is he trying to say there, Darren? And Brittany obviously doesn't care about the fans at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I think you're right, Darren. I think he's offering her a coupon.
And her opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, Angel Dust.
Oh my God.
Well, we've got more than a couple people here questioning if Angel Dust is of legal age to wrestle, and I can assure you, David and our fans here, she absolutely is. And Angel Dust and Brittany Force, no strangers to each other on the independent scene, but their first meeting here in Keystone Independent Championship Wrestling.
Absolutely, and I've got to agree with you, Darren, that while she might question Angel's age, it's simply a tactic to try and slow things down and perhaps push the buttons on Angel to irritate her and cause her to make a mistake. There we go, collar elbow tie up. Brittany turning it into a headlock.
He ain't got nothing.
And it's got to be obvious to everybody, Brittany Force with the height advantage and the weight advantage and the strength advantage. But that doesn't mean count Angel Dust out.
Absolutely not. Nice how Angel was able to turn that headlock into an arm wringer. Worked her for a while. Now reversal just that quick. And Darren, this is the mark that Keystone Wrestling is watching the fans, listening to them, and staying in tune with them, adding a ladies division. Glad to see it.
Absolutely, and these ladies, no doubt, these ladies are gorgeous young ladies, but they can wrestle.
Absolutely.
This isn't a fashion show. This isn't a beauty contest. They can wrestle.
Absolutely, Darren. If you ever have a question about that, their skills or abilities, step into the ring, my friend. You'll find out. These young ladies go through the same training as many of the professionals that we see, the young and upcoming lines, the men in the sport, if you will. Angel back to the arm, turning it into a headlock. Hair pull by Brittany.
Just blatant hair pull. And I can't believe the referee's going to allow that. He saw it and he called it. And he's allowing the headlock.
So here's where that size, weight, and strength advantage comes over to Brittany's side. Nice flying clothesline by Angel Dust. Nice drop kick as well. Taking advantage of her speed. Although she's the smaller in the fight, if she can keep the momentum going her way, we could see an upset here. Brittany able to catch Angel in midair and turn things around, although I'm not sure why she's not taking advantage of that finishing maneuver. Pinning predicament could end this match now.
I really do think, David, that she could have her right here, but rather she's posing for our fans here and our fans at home.
Absolutely, and of course, Darren, not to forget the fact that Keystone Independent Championship Wrestling can be watched over the internet absolutely at any time by the fans. If they missed one of our episodes, they can log on and they can see it again at their leisure. going for the choke. Referee administering the count to break the hold. Blatant in front of the referee at this time. She's risking disqualification, Darren.
David, she just doesn't care. She's pulling hair, she's choking, and just daring the referee to disqualify her.
There, Brittany grabbing 2 handfuls of hair, slamming Angel's head and bouncing it off the canvas.
Shut your mouth. Not interested.
Brittany taking time to admonish a fan at ringside. No need for that. To keep her eyes on Angel. Nice attempt at an Instagori kick there. Brittany just turning it around and now just pasting Angel.
Oh, yeah.
Brittany sensing victory here.
What's she looking for here? Showing off her strength into a sidewalk slam.
Now, Darren, at this point, I've got to wonder, did she actually kick out, or did Brittany let her go?
Well, I think we can clearly see that now that Brittany Force let Angel Dust up, which might be a very, very bad mistake for her.
Absolutely. It's what, as we've said many times, it's not the size of the, I better not say man, it's not the size of the professional athlete in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the professional athlete. And if Brittany gives too much time and doesn't pay enough credibility to Angel Dust, we could see an upset here.
And as I said at the start of this match, these ladies are no strangers to each other. Brittany Force should know better than underestimate Angel Dust and give her any chance to get a victory.
High impact squash in the corner. That'll slow Angel down something fierce. Angel able to move out of the way. That'll jar your spine. Nice DDT. This is the time when Angel needs to take advantage of this situation and bring this match to an end.
Both ladies down.
And then we've got somebody else at ringside now.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Simply Sexy Sean Blaze out at ringside. I don't know what his connection is to this match.
Maybe he's out here admiring their fashion there. It's hard to say.
You know, that's a very astute observation, and you might be on the right track. His wear is not too far off.
Nice drop kick by Angel. Brittany right back up. Close line down again. Elbow.
Come on!
All Angel is one good facing maneuver here. This match could be over. Bulldog, this might be it. Didn't hook the leg. If she had hooked that leg there, and this match could be over now.
European uppercut from Brittany Force there.
Tried to go further, push off by Angel. Angel measuring her opponent.
She's going for here. Oh!
Thrown off. I think we're seeing Brittany a lot more serious now. I think she gave Angel a little bit too much leeway. This might be over. Match is over.
Here is your winner, Brittany Force.
Valiant fight there from Angel Dust, but Brittany Force, once she got serious, ending up on top there. And we still don't really know why Sean Blaze is out here. Apparently neither does Brittany Force.
Okay. We're starting to see some kind of a connection here. But exactly what? Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, come on now.
There's no place in wrestling for this, Sean.
Come on, Rocky!
Come on, Rocky. Rocky's not going.
Rocky's better than you.
No, wait a minute.
Rocky's better than you.
Stay in the back because I already beat him with the chair.
But Rocky's better than you. Rocky better
I will beat you with the chair.
Rocky better than you.
You're kidnapping her.
Rocky better than you.
And Sean Blaze just
Yeah, Piggy.
carrying Angel just to like a sack of potatoes to the back.
Sure, some kind of an alliance here between Sean and Angel, but yeah, definitely giving her a hand, getting to the back.
We're going to go down to ringside, and David Powers is going to interview another one of our great Keystone Independent Championship Wrestling superstars. Let's take it to David.
Interview now.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome my guest at this time, genuine Jock Sampson. Well, Jack, you asked for some interview time, so of course, you know, we made time for you. It's all up to you, sir.
Well, what I'd like to start off by saying is, I come from a great city in Ohio. The place that makes Rocky boost, Nelsonville, Ohio. Where the men are men, and simply put, the men are men, not like here in Western PA. Now, I come from a place where people go hunting. They go fishing. They drink beer. They smack their woman in the mouth just for the sake of doing it. There is nothing more I love to do. The one thing that I love doing more is beating up hippies. Dirty, stinking, filthy, awful-looking hippies with their dirty hair and their stinking drug abuse. That's what I hate more in this life. As of today, it's officially hippie hunting season. Hippie hunting season. I'm going to put his head on my wall right next to all the big game that I've killed over the years. What else you got?
Well, Jack, I just got to wonder, I'm sure you're referring to Jimmy the Flying Hippie. All these fans are well aware of. What exactly has Jimmy done to offend you?
Jimmy's done to offend me. He is breathing my air. He come out, he's using his drugs to pollute the ozone layer. I don't approve of the lifestyle. I hate his music. And anybody that supports him is a scumbag.
We hate your music.
Well, I kind of think there's a couple of people here that do support Jimmy the Hippie.
You know what? Simple things put. That's all fine and dandy. They can love him all they want. But when he's bleeding here, laying on his back, when Jock hits him with the bell, it hits him with the lariat, they be crying as long as they will be loving him. Because I'm going to tell you, Jimmy may love tie-dye, but my favorite color is camouflage. And I'm going to show him what a redneck can do when he's pretty ticked off.
So I take it, Jock, you're looking for a match with Jimmy the Flying Hippie.
You're darn right. Ever since he got lucky the last time here on TV, everybody seemed the shows to screw me over. What is so dang funny? Do I look like I'm laughing? You shut up back there.
You shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I look like it's a funny situation? This is my life.
No, you just look funny.
This is how I feed my family. This is how I feed my wife.
You're so funny, I forgot to laugh.
This ain't a joke with me. My thing is, I want money. I want that dirty hippie's blood. I want it splayed out here for everybody to see. And I will get mine. Through hell or high water, I will get mine.
Absolutely. If you're interested in a match, a rematch, if you will, with Jimmy the Flying Hippie, I'm sure it can be arranged.
Well, let's get it done then. Let's quit talking and jabbering all day like these stupid idiots out here. Let's stop talking and get it done right now. Let's quit talking. Unless you give me a contract, I'm going to go back to the luxury of my locker room and I'm going to leave everyone alone here because I hate these people. I hate Western Pennsylvania. There's nothing more I hate than Western Pennsylvania. So I'll be happy to go back to Ohio. So, unless you've got a contract in your pocket, I'm walking out of this ring right now.
I do not have a contract for you this
Play
time.
my freaking music. I'm out of here.
Would you like to see Jock Sampson leave, ladies and gentlemen?
You just get the hippie. You bring me the hippie. Bring me the dirty hippie! I want you, hippie!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jock Sampson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some more professional wrestling? This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Hall of Fame city, Canton, Ohio, weighing in at 227 pounds, Juice Jennings. And his opponent, from Villian on the Lake, weighing in at 160 pounds, Southside St. Clair.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Powers at ringside with my broadcast compadre, Darren Davenport. And Darren, while we are familiar with Juice Jennings, his style and his skill, I don't know what to make of Southside St. Clair.
Well, David, I've known Southside St. Clair for a little while now, and I don't know what to make of him. He's a little bit touched in the head, as my grandmother used to say. You'd see him, he's got his wrestling gear on, but he's dressed to impress too with his nice little tie there. He's a little off. He's a little off.
Absolutely, this is not a good course of action for Southside. Not at all.
Oh, ha!
All right, gotta give Southside credit for that.
Well, he had a little bit of a plan there, but Juice Jennings is up and whoa.
I was about to say, Juice Jennings far too strong for that, but Southside showing us some surprising power and speed here.
Southside is on fire right now, David. They're just taking it to Juice Jennings. I am in shock.
I've got to tell you, this is a case, I think, of underestimating your opponent. I mean, I looked at this man and I thought, what is he even doing in the ring? But I got to say, I'm impressed with what he's doing so far.
Uh-oh. Got caught and took the big knee to the side of the head.
Only takes a minute for this situation to be reversed. And when you've got somebody of the caliber of Juice Jennings in there who very seldom makes mistakes, once he sees the right situation, he will capitalize on it.
Oh, and this could be really, really bad. Juice Jennings looking to suplex Southside right off the ring apron onto the floor.
Gotta give credit to Southside where credit is due.
David, I am just amazed. He is bringing it like I've never seen before.
Juice trying to take a break out there among the fans. Southside taking it right to him.
There we go.
This might be a mistake.
Apparently, Southside feels that he's sensing victory here, Darren. Southside might have injured a knee there, coming down from that height when you're not ready. Absolutely. Juice going to take advantage of the situation. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's right onto that knee. And I mean, you can't blame him. You can't blame him. You gotta take that opportunity. But
Juice sensing victory here. Southside able to kick out. Juice backing him into the corner. Knife edge chop to the chest. Backing up, measuring his man. Here he comes.
wow.
Still working that knee, Darren.
Unique maneuver. That knee. Choking the man with his own tie for good measure.
Gotta say, that's the disadvantage to wearing that tie to the ring. To be honest with you, I'm surprised Juice hasn't taken more advantage of the tie. Working the knee, though, we could see this match come to an end quickly with the right submission hold.
Juice Jennings has got that leg of Southside St. Clair. Grapevine up. Just ripping and tearing at the tendons and the knee. And Southside trying to get this crowd behind him.
Southside doing anything. Desperation moves, trying to break the hold. And you're absolutely right, Darren. So easily he could tear the ligaments in that knee, pull the hamstring. Let's see if Southside can even put weight on it.
No. You called it there, David. He's not even able to walk on that, let alone run.
I think we're about to see the end here. Indian deathlock. And that's all she wrote. Juice taking full advantage from Southside coming off the ropes when he pushed him off. The impact on the knee working it from the end of the match. Although Southside was impressive for quite a while, Juice came out on top, Darren.
Southside St. Clair impressive in his debut, but Juice Jennings coming out on top.
That's right.
Ladies
In fact,
and
we go up
gentlemen,
to Joe
it is
Juice
now
for our next
time
match.
for your main event of the evening. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Scorpion.
Again, Darren, this man that we know so very little about, the Scorpion, arriving, as you said, I have observed myself now, at the last minute before his match, leaving as quickly as the match is over. So much we would like to know, but we don't. Scorpion having some words for our associate, Billy Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time on commentary, please welcome Genuine Jock Sampson.
Hey, I'm going to be the commentator whether these people like it or not. I'm the commentator.
Okay, well, David, I guess we're being joined here by Genuine Jock Sampson at our broadcast position.
And his opponent,
Of course I want to sit down there.
from Haight-Ashbury, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 2,970
you guys can see me today.
ounces, Jimmy.
Glad you guys can really see me. It must be a pleasure for y'all. Freaking dirty hippie. Is this what America's youth likes? They like dirty, stinky people that don't bathe, don't cut their hair.
Well, Jock, no disrespect, but these people here in KICW love Jimmy the Hippie.
Yeah, they love us. That's why they're a bunch of freaking scumbags. Hi, Jimmy. Freaking dirty hippie. Look at him. Referee's going to have to get a tetanus shot after this. Yeah. Freaking dirt. Yeah, you dirt. Freaking dirty ass hippie. Stinky.
Now, Jock, we heard you earlier. You were asking about a contract to fight Jimmy the Hippie. Any developments on that? I mean, you're out here now. Does that mean you're scouting?
Well, let's just say I'm doing a little bit of everything. A little scouting, a little reconnaissance work. Because I'm going to tell you, there's no doubt Jimmy the Hippie is a fine athlete. He is a fine wrestler. But he is a dirty hippie, and that's what he'll always be.
Well, that's your opinion. You're definitely entitled to it. And airplane spin here from Jimmy the Hippie, picking up the big man than the Scorpion, and he is on wobbly legs right now into a headbutt. And it seems like
Come on, man.
knocked himself a little loopy with that too.
Yeah, I like that. That's going to be you, buddy. That's going to be you, boy.
Jimmy the Hippie up to the top rope and out onto the Scorpion here on the floor in front of us.
I'm going to tell you, I would have moved. That's what I would have done. I'd have moved.
Well, the Scorpion not so fortunate, and he is taking the fist right to the tip of the nose. Jimmy throws him back in.
I'm going to tell you, look at him. He is agile. He is very agile, but when you get in the ring with a man like Jock Sampson, you're going to have to do more than just fly through the air. You're going to have to be just as tough as I am.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what you get, stink.
the Scorpion hammering down here on Jimmy the Hippie. Looks like he's going to work on that knee and down into the mat with some force.
I'm going to tell you this. If Jimmy the Hippie can get through the match with the Scorpion, because we know the Scorpion is a bad dude. We know that. Look at him. Look at him. He's going to take a part of his opponent. He's going to bend it. He's going to break it. Jimmy the Flying Hippie can't fly when he ain't got a bad wing, can he?
Well, Jock, you're right there, and right now he's down on the mat at the Scorpion's mercy. And let me ask you this. We were talking about this early, David and I. We were trying to figure this out. This Scorpion, he looks familiar, but nobody knows who he is. Does Jock Sampson know who the Scorpion is under that
I
mask?
have heard rumors that it is Jimmy Hoffa.
So we've got Jimmy Hoffa and Jimmy the Hippie in the ring right now, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, Jimmy Hoffa quit the union business to focus on wrestling back in 1970s. That's just what I hear through the streets. This is what they call the union stretch. Hey, rip him, baby! Rip him! Rip him, Scorpion!
Jimmy trying to get this crowd behind him. He's in that. Well, Jock Sampson called it the union stretch, trying to power out of it. And the Scorpion goes for a ride right down on the spine and the lower back.
Yeah, you go ahead and look over here, hippie.
Jimmy firing in on a Scorpion and the headbutt. He tried that before and the same result, a little wobbly on his end too. He's getting the Scorpion up.
Right in the kibbles and bits.
Into the corner, rolls out, back in again with that drop kick to the chest.
How does he do this stuff when he's high?
Now, what proof do you have that Jimmy the Hippie is under the influence right now?
He's a hippie.
And that's it for the Scorpion. Jimmy the Hippie with the pinfall.
Jimmy, the Flying Hippie.
Oh, but Jock Sampson into the ring here. But Jimmy was ready for him. David, Jock Sampson leaving the broadcast position here with us to go after Jimmy the Hippie, but it looks like Jimmy was ready for him.
Absolutely. I'd say he was completely and fully ready.
You put your freaking hands on me. You put your hands on me. That's the last thing you want to do. Come out of here.
Right, one jock strap.
Jock Sampson and Jimmy the Flying Hippie, obviously no love lost there between them. Jock, he declared earlier today during the interview session that it was hippie hunting season, and I think this was his first attempt, but Jimmy was not just going to lay down for him for sure, Darren.
Nope, absolutely not. Looking to add to Jock Sampson, looking to add to his trophies, but Jimmy looks like he's ready for him, so this should be interesting as it develops. Hopefully we'll hear more about that contract that Jock Sampson asked for.